Yeah, good morning, Wonde Moi. We want to formally welcome you to Sierra Leone. Yes, Sierra Leone West Africa. So, brother, huge Broderick, commonly known as Wonde Moi in Sierra Leone, you are welcome in Sierra Leone.
Thank you. It's good to be in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have been very, very excited about Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone has been good to me. So, Baika.
That's good. That's good. So, brother, how was?
10 seconds first.
Yeah. Good morning, my viewers. We are in Sierra Leone. This morning, I have two important people in our midst. On my right here, we have Wonde Moi, which we normally call a huge Broderick. He's from US. He traveled from US to Sierra Leone. So on my left, my brother here is a Sierra Leonean. He can introduce himself.
Good morning, viewer. Good morning, everyone. I am Deputy Chief. My name is Sheku Manye, and my brother is my business partner. He's my brother, and he came all the way from US. In West Africa, we have a lot of countries, but he chose Sierra Leone. So our brother will tell us why Sierra Leone and what's the mission. What they have is from himself. He will explain the journey that took him to Sierra Leone and what he's doing here. Yes. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, brother huge Broderick, commonly known as Wonde Moi, we want to welcome you formally to Sierra Leone, West Africa. This southern part of Sierra Leone, both to be specific. So, my brother, can I hear something from you? The audience want to know something.
Well, my Western name is Hugh Broderick, and I was born in Jamaica, and I traveled to the US after secondary school, and I found my way to be an engineer at the university. I also continued my career into education, which currently I'm a teacher in Georgia, and then I find my way in Sierra Leone, and right now I am working here with my people here, and we are doing some amazing things that we will talk about in this interview. Yes. So I look forward to expressing some of those things, and yes.
Yeah, brother, thank you very much. Of course, my viewers, they have understood that huge Broderick, that's the Western name, is now in Sierra Leone. So, brother, how was your trip from US to Sierra Leone? How was it?
Well, my trip is a continuous journey. It will continue, and I hope to continue it forever. We have started with my brother. We were introduced, Sheku, and we embarked on a mission with great purpose, that is for economic development in Western Africa and in the African diaspora. So we have started here in Sierra Leone, and we're excited about the work that we have been doing. I'm excited about what is coming for our people and the development that we're going to be promoting and engaging in here in Sierra Leone.
So, brother, you are talking about development, Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
That's what we are yearning for. We want people that will come and join us to develop this country.
Yes.
So, brother, that's your mission. What is really your mission in Sierra Leone? Can you tell the viewers?
Well, as stated, the mission is economic development. We have, as you know, there has been a journey for our people from the transatlantic slavery. And I know that I'm a West African because of how that journey continued. We had a lot of mixing. Now we are fortunate for DNA testing and all of that. So, but most of our people that are in the West, identify themselves as West African. So when this opportunity to meet my brother Sheku, and then he can explain his side of how we met, and then getting the chance to engage with the people here, I find it home. And this home has been wonderful to me, and it has caused us to grow as a people. And we have been engaged with the people of Wonde Chiefdom, and it's primarily a Mendi nation that is there. And we are continuing to work there, and we hope to continue to work all over, because our mission and purpose is economic development for West Africa, Sierra Leone, and the African diaspora. So I'll let Sheku tell us about his side of his journey.
So, brother Sheku, back to you. Can you tell us something? How you met with Wonde Moi?
Yes, of course. I'm very much excited for this interview, this interaction. Wonde Moi is not by mistake that we met.
Yeah.
It is the will of our creator and ancestors, because they brought us together. My wife also stayed in the US, and they work I think in the same school.
Yeah.
So they had some conversation about Africa, developing something, doing project. And she actually recommended me to Chief Wonde Moi that yes, my husband is in Sierra Leone, you can work with him. So everything started from there, and then we talked up to 3 to 6 months, and then we kick off the project. And today is great, because within that short period of time, you know, a lot of people in the West, you know, they had bad experience back home with
Africans.
But what I can say is one rotten egg will not spoil all the other eggs. So there are people in West Africa and Africa as a whole that you can rely on to do businesses. So Wonde Moi being here is a blessing to our people, because if you go down to Dia Jala, people that have been following his page, he's already talking about Dia Jala. Now, if you come to Dia Jala, what you are hearing, you will see great thing more than what you heard about Dia Jala.
Yes. Hold it. I actually want to know the programs you guys are doing in Dia Jala, because I may understand that there is a development going on in Dia Jala, 3 communities in Wonde Chiefdom, that is the southern part of Sierra Leone. So, Brother Sheku, can you tell me more the work you guys are engaged in, the developmental work you guys are engaged in?
Of course, yes. When you heard about Dia Jala, it's just 3 communities, but our work is for the entire country. But for everything you do, there must be a start, the beginning. So if you hear about Dia Jala, we are doing a lot of things. We are in agriculture, ecotourism, economic development. We had a lot of things Like if you go to Jala, you can see a lot of pineapple. We have a pineapple farm, cashew farm, avocado farm, papaya, and orange, mangrove, a lot more. Whatever you think about in West Africa, to produce in West Africa, we have it in Jala. That's the project we are working on right now. We also have a place to rest. We have resort here that you can, that you can come, to feel nature, see nature,
Yeah, we
feel
can
it.
get good relaxation.
Sure, I can assure you 100% of that. It is available now. From now to December 2025, we are in the month of October. Within 2 months, the place will be ready to host guests from all over the world. Come and experience nature, good fruits to eat. Yeah. So we are doing a lot.
So I want to know, you telling me about agriculture. Of course, that is the number one priority of the government. You guys are pushing. The government agenda forward, because agriculture today, my brother, is the backbone of our economy. So, huge. Back to you. Why do you prefer Sierra Leone, to be specific? Why do you prefer coming to Sierra Leone?
Well, to be specific.
Yes, because Africa, we have other countries.
Yes.
But you coming from the US direct to Sierra Leone, why?
Well, it's
Specifically Sierra Leone.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
I was not directing my attention to Sierra Leone in the beginning. When I watch YouTube and ever since, but for me personally, as a boy, I grew up in Jamaica. And in Jamaica, we identify with our African roots, from our singers and our culture, and everything about us has always been about our African roots, for those that are African descendants. Now, we do have in Jamaica, shout out to my Chinese, my Indians, and my Europeans that recognize themselves also as Jamaicans. So I will not throw any shade towards Jamaica and the other ethnicities that are in Jamaica. That's just a PBS right there. So my journey, like Sheku has said, we personally believe it's not an accident. I was engaged and still am engaged with locating in Ghana. And I have looked at Liberia, I've looked at Mali, I've looked at Gambia, and all the places that Western blacks that were captured and put into the West are looking to return. I've been looking at, based on the YouTube videos and the level of success that people are having all over West Africa and even in East Africa. So for such a time as this, my friend's wife who works with me, she's always talking. We are always talking whenever she sees me. Hey, this man is always talking about Africa, So one winter during the COVID period, she said, "Hey, brother, this is what I'm doing." And I said, "What?" She said, "I'm going home." I said, "Hey, take me." And she said, "Hey, well, come." And I said, "Well, I was thinking about Ghana." And she said, "Hey, Jamaica have a great connection with Sierra Leone, because Sierra Leone, when the actual
Free slave.
when it started, yes, as a country, a lot of Jamaicans were repatriated to start the town of Freetown. And even in Freetown, there are a lot of streets that are named as the same streets in Jamaica, right? And a lot of the culture the Creole, the Patois is very, very similar. So she was explaining that to me, and I said, I've heard about it, because I studied West Africa, so I was able to relate to what she was saying. And so she said she was going to buy, her and her husband are looking at some land, and I said, hey, I'm looking for land, so if you see good land, just tell me, I'll send the money to buy. I might not be able to come now, but it's okay. So she said, well, on that part, I am not good, but my husband is a very honest man, and I will link you with him, and if you guys can work something out, then you can make it happen. I said, fine. When you get there, call me. So a few weeks passed, and I said, hey, my sister forgot about me. Then one day I was working, and I got the call, and then we got on the phone. And for me, it was like our spirits, our ancestors were connected. And so we started talking. We had similar ideas, but he was here. But his mind, his energy, his vibration was about his people. He loves his people. And I said, hey, we will compete for who can love our people more. So which is a good thing. So we have been loving our people and loving our mission since then. So at the time we looked at opportunities, where to start, and he said to me, hey brother, you want to do this agriculture thing. We have land in our village, and our people there will welcome you for the opportunity. And it will go far there. So we took the opportunity. He did the introductions, and then our people in Wonde Chiefdom accepted the proposal and identified the land. And so then my brother said to me, hey, you should come. You should come before any money is transferred. Yeah. I said, well, what is the point? If I come, if you are going to rob me, if I come, when I leave, you will rob me just the same. So I said, well, what we'll do is we will continue the journey according to our Creator and our ancestors. So the mission is not of our own nature. It is a mission from our Creator and our ancestors. So you see, so it was 1.5 years before I put my foot on the ground. But I am very proud of my brother, because he continued the work, and not just him, but he has been and still is my eyes, my ears, my hand, and my feet on this ground. So when I am traveling, wherever I go, I am not concerned about that. I'm only concerned about the mission and the purpose that we have, because I know his heart, his mind, and mine are the same, so we are one. Yes.
Okay, brother, thank you very much. Brother Sheku, we all are aware that people in the West, they have some mentalities about Africans. He said Africans are crook, you understand? But my brother here have proved himself beyond reasonable doubt. Yes, for people who are always saying, hey, Africans are crook. No, it's not everybody, you understand? So my brother here have proved himself beyond reasonable doubt. Am I right?
I agree.
He will testify that.
Yes. I will be the witness for that.
So, brother, I think you will take down the message to the West for people to have confidence in Africa. We still have good people in Africa.
We have a lot.
For those who want to invest in Africa, we still have people who can manage your project. Like HB was just saying, he has been in the States. All the projects work has been done by by Sheku, Mr. Manye, a Sierra Leone. So when HB is back in Sierra Leone, he commended my brother very much for the good work. So my brother, can you tell the viewers something?
Well, I've said it earlier that
Yes.
there are still good people in Africa,
Yeah.
and then social change is something very difficult. You know, mentality. Maybe few has experienced something like that, so they think they are not good people. But we have a place for you to come and prove yourself or prove people. Now HB is here. He lives in West, so we have put some programs together, at least to change the narrative.
Sure.
So I'm going to be the host. If you want to invest in Africa, you can go through Chief Wonde Moi. He's the chief here in Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone to be specific.
And I will pardon my brother for this time because he just called our chief by his name.
Oh, so
without
Chief
putting-
Wonde Moi. I'm
without
sorry,
putting
viewers.
Title. So I will pardon for this time.
Okay.
So, like for example, we are securing land here in Sierra Leone and so many parts of Sierra Leone. If you are living in the West, we are now a registered and recognized company. The company name is HBEI.
HBEI. What does that
We are-
mean? Some people might want to know HBEI. What that acronym mean?
Okay, my brother will take us through that.
My brother, can you tell us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So HBEI is Hugh Broderick Enterprise Investments. So we understand that with everything, especially as Brother Sheku has been mentioning, and Brother Sheku is a deputy chief, so he's my hand here. So we perform our duties like everybody else. We always put our hand to the ground. So sometimes when we avoid titles and stuff like that, but for purposes, people must recognize what the significance of the titles are and how they operate here. So HBEI is a company that we have established here, recognizing Hugh Broderick Enterprise Investments, because we understand that I will be the person that people will look at and say, is this my example? What is going on with them? What is going on with the business? What is going on with the company? So the trust factor is there, and I stand on my own name for people that are coming, and so they understand that it's an enterprise. So for our own self, and we invite you to establish your own enterprise. Sheku I just mentioned, we are engaging ourselves in purchasing land so that we can take care of the families, that are the landowners, the original landowners. So we clear up all that paperwork and set it straight so that you don't have to run around and deal with different stakeholders to confirm where you're buying land from. We have already secured the land, and then it's a seamless process coming through HBEI to get your land. If you are interested in buying a house, building your own home for retirement or any of those situations, just a vacation home, or if you want to establish your residence, your business, those type of things. So we want to be a vehicle for you to do that. By no means, this is the only way to do it. Okay? Whichever way you want to do, you will do it. But for us, we know that people are skeptical. A lot of people have been burned.
Yeah.
So we want to wipe away those doubts and have things available for you. So, but there are other ways to go. So if you establish your home, but you wanted to do a 50-acre farm or a 20-acre farm or something like that, or build a mall or establish a medical practice, establish a touring company, trucking company. All those opportunities are included in enterprise and investments. So that's
Brother, thank you very much for that nice presentation. Now that you are in Sierra Leone, your operational site is Dia Jala, right?
Yes.
So I want to know, is it only Dia Jala HBEI is operating Dia Jala in the southern part of Sierra Leone? That's Wonde Chiefdom.
Yeah.
Is that the only place you guys are operating?
No. And I'll let Sheku is here as our operations manager, and he will identify some locations that we are looking at and that we have already engaged.
Yeah, not only Dia Jala, but for everything you do, you must have a start. That's good. So Dia Jala, we start the project in Dia Jala. Dia Jala is located in the southern part of Sierra Leone, Wonde district, in the Chiefdom. It's 3 communities.
Beautiful land.
Beautiful land. They are armed from that community, actually. So, as my wife said to my brother that yes, her husband is really honest. So you start with people that you know. So the mission started in my hometown, because I know my people.
Yeah.
So from there now, it will serve as a springboard to go connect in other communities. Right now, as we are talking here, we've secured land in the Gelem. Gelem is on the Kelimabo Highway.
Yeah.
That's the east part of the country. It's very close, about 15 miles from that point to when the Chiefdom to Dia Jala. So we secure a land there, right?
Yeah.
We have land also in Bo. So we have land different area, and we are still searching to get genuine land, fertile land, so that when people come,
Clear land.
Not
Wahala.
Yes. We all know Africa land wahala. So
Yes.
that's why we register a company. So we are securing land and clear all those things. And if somebody is coming from the west because of the experience they have here,
Lack of knowledge of how things work.
exactly. So you come through us directly if you like. Or if you want to interface with the family, land-owning families, we can still take you through and give you a guide. Yes. So it's free.
Free will.
Free will to choose.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but we are here for them. We are here for everyone. We are not just limited in Wonde Chiefdom or Dia Jala.
Yeah.
We are open to
Extend your tentacles to
Yes.
other areas.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're engaging like that because my daily travels in the West, I engage with people that have something in their spirit. Say, I need to do something in Africa. I need to connect back to Africa. And so with those people, this is what we are preparing for you, because a lot of times the people say, but I don't know anyone in Africa. And so you will know me, right? And whether it's through social media or through where I live, or just be able to communicate with me, that's fine. And we will prepare the place for you to establish. So buy the land is one thing. Now you want to build your home. So also through our development that we have been doing, we have been engaging in training with people here. We also have engaged professionals that we can creditably work with. And so those people will help us to build your home. Now you can put a big deposit, or you can do installments, and we'll work with you as that goes. Those things we're going to establish. We are still working through the details and the final parts of that. So we're not going to say, hey, immediately you can do this. But that's settled. That's part of what we're doing in terms of the diaspora that are interested in coming home. But if you're just interested in putting your feet on the soil, we have established, and we're really excited about our Wonde Moi resort, holistic restoration. This place is just wow.
So, brother,
there's a package.
I want to ask you a question. Now that you are back, you are in Sierra Leone. Have you been to all these project sites? You've been to Dia Jala?
We have some highlights that we'll show at the end of this interview of all the different, some of the activities. We cannot go through all the activities, but there are several things.
How did you look at it?
I think
the work done by Mr. Sheku. You know, people in the West always say guys in Africa are fraud.
Yes.
You understand? But now that you are in Sierra Leone and you've been to the project site, you see all the work done. So what is your perception? What can you tell your brothers in the West?
Well, one of the things that we process and procedures. And when I'm an engineer by nature, by trade, by everything. I even teach engineering right now. So process and procedures. We have established communication procedures and processes to make sure that I am fully aware. And as we engage others in project activities, we'll engage them in the same way. Weekly updates, accountability for what money is being spent on. And so those things build trust and an understanding and a visual of what is going on. So we get daily, weekly updates on the project sites. So for me, putting foot on the ground, seeing it in cyber weekly. I come here once a year. I'm trying to, next year hopefully we'll be here twice and even more often as the business grow. So these are the things that make the work and the evidence of the work real and motivational and exciting. So there are some other areas that we're also engaging in, and but before we break and come back with those areas, we're going to talk about, I know you have called me a chief, your chief, and so we want to explain how did that come to be, and I want, Sheku.
Brother Sheku, back to you. You had wanted to summon me for calling you Broderick. You said I should add chief, that title. The man is from the West. So can you tell me how come about the chief?
Yes, of course, Brother Huge.
Because I'm seeing a staff here, they are Jala, is a chief.
Brother Huge is
so tell us something about that.
Yeah, thank you very much for that very important question, because our VR, other people want to know. In my introduction, I said I'm deputy chief. Yes, you want to know how. Because our brother is not here to claim title, he's not here to grab land, he's here for development. That's good. So the work that he has been doing, the development that he brought to the community, so it was the people themselves, the community people, they all came together and said, hey, this man is doing great thing here. And then they actually gave him a name that's actually, when you call that name anywhere, you know that this person is coming from this part of the country. We all know we have some names that when you mention, you say, hey, you are coming from Pujom, coming from Kenema, coming from Tongo, Kono. So it's
certain names when you go straight away know the area you are coming from.
Unique name, like my surname, of course. When I say Manye, people will say, hey, he's from Kono. But that's our roots. From there, our forefathers and then migrated. So, but a huge, the community people themselves with some stakeholders, the chiefs. They say, hey, this is our brother. So let's give him the title, because he have done something that it is imaginable, good things.
He's complementing the government B5 agenda.
So, yes, so they gave him that title before he came.
Well, explain the name.
The name, I'm coming there.
Okay.
When I'm talking
The
now,
name Wonde Moi.
now you have title. I'll not just address or talk to you like my brother here.
Myself, I have title.
I have to take my time. I have to take my time to explain.
Sure.
You know, so because our people, they are going to see this interview. So they say, hey, is that the way you address our chief?
Yeah.
I don't want my hand, so now I'm taking my time. So the name Wonde Moi means son of Wunde chiefdom. The Wunde chiefdom, you know, we have in Sierra Leone, we have the country itself, Sierra Leone, has been divided into districts, provinces, the eastern province, south, west. So we are in the southern part of Sierra Leone. So the Wunde chiefdom is the name, Wunde, the chiefdom where we are working. And Wonde Moi, it means son of Wunde chiefdom.
Wonde Moi.
Wonde Moi, son of.
The Moi is Mende. So you are now.
Yes, Mende, yes.
Okay, that's good.
So Wonde Moi means son of Wunde.
Son of
Yes,
Wende.
it means he's from Wunde.
That's great.
So that's his name, his African name,
Wonde Moi. Manye.
Yes.
So I am the son that returned.
Yes. The son that returned.
Return back home, back to his roots. So as soon as I told my people that hey, Wonde Moi is coming, they say, hey, don't say Wonde Moi, say our chief is coming. So I said, well, I don't know. We are saying chief. They said, okay, well, this time around, we want to make it officially. So they informed the paramount chief was there on that occasion, the children speaker, and all key stakeholders, the youths, you know.
So it was a big ceremony.
Very big ceremony.
That's
Official.
good. Officially.
Yes. So
Where we have
What?
the first gentleman of the chiefdom, that's the paramount chief,
of course, yes. And his deputy.
and his deputy.
the speaker.
So for our Western folks that don't understand chiefdom, how is it structured? How is a chiefdom structured in terms of stakeholders and authorities and all of that? So you have mentioned those things for our viewers.
Okay, now in the district we have districts, like you have country. You have a country. Is it country? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
States.
States. Yeah, we have districts, like a state. So the district is further divided into chiefdoms. So in a district, you have chiefdoms. So we are in both districts. So both districts has, I think, 16?
Yes,
16 chiefdoms. So Wonde is one of the chiefdoms in both districts.
And
Then,
that's areas of land.
Yeah.
So it covers a certain amount of land.
Yes. Well,
Then let me just come in. Each chiefdom have sections. Then we have the supreme head of that chiefdom, which is no less a person but the paramount chief. He is the number one gentleman of that chiefdom. It's just like the president of the country. You understand? The paramount chief has his deputy. Likewise, they have some other chiefs. It's just like a whole government. Where we have the president, the vice, and cabinet ministers. So that is how the chiefdom is being structured. They have the paramount chief, his speaker. We have section chiefs, town chiefs. You understand? So these are the authorities in that chiefdom. All these authorities came together to crown Wonde Moi as chief of their Jala.
sure.
Am I right?
Yeah. That was the ceremony.
That was the ceremony. So brother, how did you look at that whole ceremony, that crowning ceremony? How did you look at it?
Well, like Sheku had mentioned, my mission had not been to come and be anything other than an instrument for my people for economic development. Because in my mission and my observation, we have done well. We have done well as a people in the whole diaspora. And some people might say, hey, no, we are suffering. But when you look at the 1940s, most of Africa was still colonized. No, so?
Yes.
We all, in the Caribbean, it was mostly colonized. in South America, mostly colonized. And in America, we were colonized, separate but equal, and all of that stuff going on. Okay? Separate, not equal. So, from that years, in the 50s, we had movements, our people have organized movements, and we give credit to those ancestors who have pushed. And the first leg was organizing and getting political control. So we have done that over the last 60 years or so, 60 to 80 years. We have renewed ourselves in terms of defining our own country. Sierra Leone is being governed by our own people. We have, Ghana, all the countries of Africa have made this push. All the countries of the Caribbean have made this push. All the countries of South America have made this push. All the countries of, even in the states of the United States, we have pushed for rights, civil rights, equal rights.
Movement.
Yes, so we have stood up politically. But we still face a lot of challenges. And a lot of those challenges are based on economics. We don't have money. So, in the next phase now, we have to hold on to our political control. And we are really excited to our brother, Captain Abraham Toure in Burkina Faso, who's leading the way, showing us. But we started before that. So we have some areas that we have been pushing. And so we have to start where we are. So the message is, if you're a farmer, be a good farmer. Know the economics of it. If you're a writer, be a good writer. If you're a Facebook content creator, be a good one who promotes economics, fair trade. And if you are, and we're going to talk about another venture that we have going in a few minutes. That's also economics. Okay? So, where I came from and my perspective, it's based on pushing that side, keeping that side, but pushing that side. Education, we haven't talked about our education initiatives yet, but we'll get there, and our local initiatives in the community in terms of our health areas that we have focused on, but we'll get there. And so these are this is the area, economic development. Economic development. Because if you are hungry, somebody can come and fool you. And we're dealing with some issues with our people and land. And still different forms of colonization that are also having their imprints and different, we won't call names, and we're not here to bash anyone. Okay? So we are looking at progress, our theme, which is love, unity, and progress. We don't want to deal with Wahala stuff. We're focused on what we're focused on, and our focus on economic development, maintaining our culture, our traditions, and doing our economic development through those means. And so when the people rise and said, the work that you are doing, we regard you as your chief. Personally, to tell you the truth, I didn't know what that means. I don't, and I'm learning. But today I understand. I have been learning more, and I know all things are done through our Creator and our ancestors. So we will walk in it. We'll walk in it. I will boldly walk in it. So I have accepted, and I will walk into it. I'll represent our people, our nations, and the whole diaspora very well. And for those who want to join our chiefdom, we are looking for development, and you are welcome. I will introduce you to all our stakeholders, and that's part of my job. My job is not to, I wanted to say something. This word chief. The word chief. Yes. It's colonial, right? Because when they colonized, we used to call our people kings and queens. But because they said, hey, there's only one queen, and there's only one king, and the kings are in Europe, and so they come with the religions and all of that stuff and their colonization ways. And so they said, the people said, well, this is our king now. And then you can call him chief, but you cannot call him king. So that's how this chief thing comes around. So really our chiefs are kings over their own dominions and their own lands. So the representative of the chief includes the land of those people and the caretaker. Now you become the father, the uncle, the brother, the caretaker of the land, the culture, the people. So when you're talking about becoming a chief, your responsibility is not just to yourself and how you can profit. It's about safeguarding the culture, the people, the resources, and directing that to the development of the people. So that's how I receive it.
I thank you very much. My viewers, this is just to tell you that our people here are grateful. They decided to crown Wonde Moi as chief because of his developmental work in that chiefdom. Our people, they are grateful, brother, because of the work you are doing, the development you are doing in their Jala. So they look at it, we view it that you are pushing the government a big five agenda. Because when we went to the project site, it's not only agriculture you guys are engaged in. There are infrastructures. I saw a school, Wonde Moi Academy. Can you, Mr. Manye, can you tell me something about that school, Wonde Moi Academy?
Yes, of course. The school is here.
Wonde Moi Academy is in the school.
So when we started the project, at once, just like what he was saying, he thought. There was one time I went to see our people, so I saw kids walking, I think 2 miles off the community to get access to school, and then I found out that so many kids have dropped out of school because of the distance.
The distance.
Yes. So I discussed this with my brother here, the chief, and chief said, hey, if we have money to do the project, but our people are suffering, our brothers and sisters, tomorrow they are our future.
Yeah.
So let's stop some work and then focus on the school and then provide them school. So immediately I sent him that pictures and that report. I think after a month or two, he sent me some resources to get the school. But we go back to the community people and then we
engage them,
and then they said okay. They are very much happy for that. Some people will be last kind of school for 5 years, 3 years, 2 years.
Yeah.
But we built that school in just 1 year, my brother.
That's good.
Yes. With support from our chief. Just 1 year. And the community people as well.
And there are many family members of mine in the West and supporters of the mission that are around the world that have sent contributions, and we want to say Baika. Thank you so much for anything that you sent, whether it was a well wish, even if it's a like on YouTube, or you send $1, $50, $5, $10, $20, whatever you had, you sent. And there are some special people that we also dedicated some classrooms to, because they made significant contributions to the school. A school is not an easy task to build, and we were able to construct a 6-room school, and each of the room are at least 15 by 15 in size, so we can accommodate a lot of students. And you know, when we talked about the initial impression, we started the project economic development, but as you know, part of the foundation of economic development is education.
Yeah. And health.
Right, and health. So when we saw that there were small children around the work site, we had the discussion, what is going on? And we are we just are so blessed because one of the stories that we heard was, and Sheku sent me pictures and videos of a little something that our people they tried.
They tried. Yeah.
So they always had the spirit to do it, and so, but it was not well. It was not well, and so we
You have
yes.
the financial capacity to
Yes.
make it standard.
Yes. Or even basic. It did not even get to go because they tried to build it, but it didn't even stand. So they didn't conduct school there. All right? And so we put it out to the community. There's a YouTube video that we showed about the journey of the school. And when you come here, you'll see the school and where we are. It is not the perfect school yet, but we have more plans for the school, and we'll be engaging our diaspora community that want to support the school.
Thank you very much, brother.
Oh, let me add.
that,
Let me add this, because the school was primarily financed by HBEI, by the company. We are not a registered non-profit, but our goal is to develop the school and the school environment, because even right now the teachers are not paid by the government. We are
They are
paying
not
them.
on payroll.
Yeah. We're the ones that are paying the teachers. We pay for upkeep. We pay for everything for the school. So we are looking forward to making the school a non-profit.
Partner with the government.
Partner with the
Ministry
government,
of
and
Education.
now we have to say that we have gotten support from the education department here, who have seen our effort and have given their support in many, many ways. Many ways.
So have your school
Yes.
received textbooks, because currently they are supplying
they have-
textbooks,
and
P1 materials to schools.
We have been communicating, and they have given us a lot of support in many areas, and we are working to formalize some of the things. They have shared with us also some things that we need to put in place to get full support, and so we have been working on those things, but we are also developing the company because, as Sheku mentioned, we diverted attention from our primary interests to take care of the needs of the community, because that is our heart, that's our will.
The school there is a felt need of the community, because where these kids can walk 3 or 2 miles to access school. If you are 3, 4 years or 5 years, they cannot go.
Yeah.
So, brother, we want to thank you very much
also-
for that. You see, our people are not fool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? They decided to crown you as a chief because of your handwork. If the kids are now going to school, that is your handwork in their jala. So our people, that's a kind of, how can I say, kind of appreciation for
yes.
you.
That's
Huh?
right. Yes.
In Jamaica, we say appreciate love.
Appreciate
Okay,
love.
we don't want to hate.
So
we
our
don't
people appreciate you
appreciate love it.
by crowning you as chief.
Yes,
So thank you for that. Yes, brother Sheku.
You overstand in Jamaica.
and we overstand.
So that's one thing. Another one is having getting a school, bathroom, just like what he was saying. We don't do things in secret. Whatever supports they give to Brother Huge, he will call me and say, hey, we have a brother here. He has given us this support, that support to work on this. So we provided bathrooms across some communities as well. So at one time he came, I think that was your second visit. He saw our traditional cooking. They have to bend down on the floor, so people was complaining backache, pain. So he designed a stove that when you are cooking now, you don't need to bend down, you just stand and cook. So we install stove throughout the 3 communities.
Every
With table, every household have a stove there, and that's also what some of his colleagues, his brothers over there in the West, they gave support.
Yes.
And
that was a really good showing of support from the diaspora.
yes,
So we know that, yes, I am here, I am the face, I am the body that's here, but there are people in their own way that have seen and they are observing the work, and they are looking forward to a visit.
we have place for them to come.
Yes,
Brother.
and that's
That's why we
the
started
resort.
with the resort.
Yes.
So you can build in a resort and then
Yes.
plan yourself,
Right.
start your own development, your own project.
Yes.
Or if you want to
So
get
the
a house.
Wonde Moi Resort, Restoration Resort, will be open in December.
Official.
Yes,
Officially.
and you, if you follow me, you'll see some pictures and things of its development. But our goal is that by December, you can come and spend a day, spend a night, spend a week, and we have facilities there. We have warm water, hot water, running water in the village, which I don't think there's any running water in their houses for now. Okay, so we have done that. We have gotten some commitments from one of our brothers that he will be sponsoring wells for our communities to help ease the burden of carrying water. And we're hoping in the future, as the resort picks up and there's economic development, we can start running pipes to each hut. And so the people will have water right there at their huts to flush their toilets, and all these things are just running around in our heads.
Yes, let me add something to these results. We have a package. We are not just coming to relax. If you wish, we have farm.
Yes.
The result is
For
it's
the
right
farmers.
in the farm.
Yes.
If you want to get some experience of harvesting,
So can somebody get is it organic fruits there? The fruit when you get to the resort. If I want to like buy guava or eat guava, can I get it there?
brother, all the fruit in
What about mango?
all the fruit
Alright.
is Sierra Leone. If I start calling the names of the fruits we have there,
So it's like a one-stop center. You guys
sure, it's a
have
one-stop center for fruit.
one-stop center for fruit or food.
Fruit and food.
That's good. That's
Because we said we are doing agriculture. Agriculture involves so many things. Rice, gari, you can get gari. My Nigerian brothers will testify what the importance of gari.
Yes.
Yam, cassava, plantain, banana,
Coconut.
coconut. You will not go to the market and buy.
Yes.
You get it right there.
Right.
So
But it's to the season now. Yes.
it's
Fruits come.
seasonal. Maybe sometimes we call meat coconut. Coconut
Right.
is year round.
Yeah.
But guava is seasonal,
And plum.
plum are seasonal,
Yes.
those are seasonal
Mango.
crops. Yeah, they are all
Yes.
seasonal crops.
Cashew, guava. So all these things are here. Soursop.
That's good.
But the reason why we
Avocado.
engage in all these things is because, one, like my brother mentioned, seasonal. But all what we have, you will not come in the year round. You must need one fruit,
Yes.
one, two, or
At
three.
least.
Yes, at least 2 or 3.
Yes.
You make the
You guys
season.
have avocado.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That's good.
Sweet beer.
Papaya.
Yes.
Wow.
And so, as we go through the process of development, a lot of these plants, we even nurse them ourselves.
Yeah.
So some of them they are growing, they are becoming fit, and we're looking forward to the harvest of them. It's a working farm.
You say you are planting this crop for yourself. Do you have is it a site for nursing site?
Yes.
You have nursing site.
We do
You guys
nursing.
are
But the reason why
agriculture.
We also support nurseries
Farmers.
around.
Yes.
Yes.
So the nursing site you support other farmers.
Of course, because the plan is not just like he said. He's not coming here to just benefit. One benefits, all the benefits go to him. He's encouraging farmers in the community to plant more. For instance, yes, this year he asked me to give support to farmers who want to plant pineapple, because we had a lot of suckers, up to 4,000-5,000 suckers of pineapple. So we gave it free to the farmers to encourage them to plant more, because as we are growing our mission, we don't want to leave anyone behind. We want to go with our people together. And one of the greatest things Chief Wonde Moi brought to our community is love and unity. That's his our motto.
Love, unity,
and progress.
progress.
You
That's
can love,
good.
you can unite, but
Progress. Yeah.
We love, unite, and then we progress.
That's good.
Because
It's
you
a
cannot,
very
you
good.
cannot
also.
make progress without love and unity.
Sure.
So we first love ourselves, and then we unite, and then we go for progress.
Sure.
So if you go to our community now, you can see, you can feel it.
You can feel the love.
Yes,
That's
you feel the
good.
unity, and then you see the progress. It is there.
That's good.
So it's not
Visible.
Yeah, it's
All
visible.
this you are saying, these are all visible. When you get to the project site, you see for yourself, visible.
Yes.
Because
good.
we share.
Because certain people that have been in the States, they sent them pictures, photos. At the end of the day, when they are back, they get to the project site, there is nothing visible. They will see. But this HBEI company is not like that. My brother here has been working relentlessly. We'll give him honest badge for what he has done, the good work he has done. Yes, for our people. So we want other people to emulate what Mr. Manye has done, the
Great
confidence
example.
he has built on HB. So we want, if we have 10 of your type, my brother, this country will progress faster. Huh? Because the notion people have, in the West people have different notion about Africans. But when you come, my brother, we have good people. Mr. Manye here is #1 person. He has proved
So many other
himself
people. There's so
beyond
many people.
reasonable doubt.
So we are very happy to have this interview, and thank you so much.
Yes.
We are preparing to travel. I'm traveling back today, and we do have a few things more to get done. So thank you for having us on your interview.
Okay, thank you, Wonde Moi, Chief.
I just want to come there.
So, thank you, Mr. Manye.
Yeah, thank you, my
Yes.
brother.
What's your last word? I want to hear your last word.
My last word is love, unity, and progress.
Progress.
And then we are encouraging our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to come and join us, move this journey together.
Yes.
So, economic development. So, I will say, Baika, and then in our many language, we are looking forward to see you. Mwaba mama mwa. Maone mwingi. Baika.
My viewers, I want to thank you very much this morning for hosting my brothers here. So I thank you very much.